So Phantom of the Opera is playing on this road. You'll see it in a moment. It's going to be coming up on the right. A huge theatre called Her Majesty's. And also a brand new show, because the Phantom of the Opera has been playing for about 30 years on this road, whereas Only Fools and Horses is one of the brand new shows, and you'll see that coming up on the left. Which is one of those things that a lot of people have never heard of unless they come from Britain. You guys in the background, Only Fools and Horses is sort of like a household name. Oh, there's the crane! Yeah, the Theatre Royal on the left, Only Fools and Horses, and then Her Majesty's Theatre on the other side here. It's Phantom of the Opera. And going along the side here, sometimes you can see a few of the costumes and wigs and stuff up in the windows. That's where the main dressing rooms are up here. Couldn't really see any wigs today. Could see a costume though. It's actually the Royal Grounds down the hill there. You see lots and lots of trees. That's St James's Park. And we will have a stop for St James's Park because it's the main stop for Buckingham Palace, and then that's the front garden of it. And that'll be once we've looped around up to Hyde Park first, and then down the hill to the palace. And occasionally at Buckingham Palace there's a big ceremony called the Changing of the Guard ceremony, but it's not on a Saturday, so there won't be much going on at Buckingham Palace today. But if you want to see the Changing of the Guard ceremony, you should go there tomorrow. It starts at 10:30 tomorrow. Yeah, that's Piccadilly Circus, and this is Piccadilly that we're about to drive down. Piccadilly is a really long road, so just bear in mind that Piccadilly and Piccadilly Circus are two different addresses. You've got all the shopping areas up all these right turns here, like Regent Street up towards Oxford Street. And this is actually all Mayfair on the right, so lots of shops and things on the edges, but mostly just residential in Mayfair. You've got the oldest department store in this town, coming up on the left side with a pale green paint, is Fortnum & Mason. They've got a special exhibition about beans, well, Heinz anyway. Can you see the little plinth there? Look, it's like a wall of Heinz beans and then a tiny little bean on a plinth.
Bean.
And Fortnum & Mason has a famous mechanical clock. So there's two doors either side of the clock we see up there, and on the hour, particularly like midday, they have two little figurines that are mechanical and come out. Mr. Fortnum and Mr. Mason, and they're both carrying like a tray. They sort of bow while keeping the tray level, which sort of is a symbol of good service, I think. Now this is all the Mayfair shopping areas on the right here. You've got Burlington Arcade, the Jewellery Row in Mayfair to your right here, Old Bond Street. It's the sort of expensive shopping street that puts you off your breakfast for the rest of your life. There are some really, really expensive shops around here. We'll actually fairly soon see the local plane shop where you can go and buy a plane around here. But it's not all like super expensive wherever we go in the capital. It's very expensive if you're north of the river and west of the centre, like Mayfair and that sort of thing. It's cheap if you go south of the river and east of the centre. For example, Mayfair here is the most expensive square in the London version of Monopoly. The cheapest square is Old Kent Road, which is sort of the direct or diagonal opposite, south and east. Now, if you look down this left turn, you'll see a red brick building at the bottom there. You can see that? It's a gatehouse at the bottom. That's actually an old royal building called St James's Palace. That's one of the buildings you'll see if you tour around the grounds of Buckingham Palace. There are various royal buildings there. And this is on the edge of the grounds of Buckingham Palace here, the Ritz Hotel. Not to be confused with the original though. It's Paris that has the historic original. Possibly, I think, maybe with a little bit shutters down for the last few months. This is the one that was built in 1906 as a copy of the original in Paris. So these are these funny faces above the arches. These are casts of the original stonework in Paris. The one in Paris was a much older building that was then converted into a hotel. So it is a little bit more historic and classic. So we've got Green Park coming up on the left here, and Green Park is part of the grounds of Buckingham Palace,